Greetings, Shelpers. Today we're going back to Lost Judgment. When last we left Yagame, he is going to infiltrate the high school, and one of the only ways he can properly do that is to become an advisor for one of the clubs, and it just happens to be like a mystery club or something. And there's this girl who wants to, she's the president of it, and is going to give us a test to see if we are indeed a real live detective. Okay.
That one's slightly later.
Okay, that one's slightly later. Excellent. That means it's our current file. And yeah, we're gonna go infiltrate the dance team who doesn't have their person because she wants me to... Oh my god, all these girls dressed similarly. I'm like, am I supposed to like... Okay. I don't even remember how it is to run. Okay, there we go. And you're like, well, obviously. Sorry I'm a bit late. Husband and I had Cheerios while we watched Marvelous Showcase. Because we had just gotten done watching Sony's State of... Oh. Yeah, Sony's State of Play. It was something, Shelpers. Did anyone see the something? Honestly, I don't want to spoil it, but it was ass. It was really the state of ass. It was just not great. I wish I were kidding. I wish I were exaggerating. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna spoil it. I'm sorry. They announced a redo of Until Dawn. Not a sequel. Just like upgraded. Yeah, I have to be the dance instructor because we're infiltrating.
Where's the captain?
Because one of these girls is doing a sugar baby type thing, but then scamming the men, and she got involved with a dangerous person.
Sayaka Nishizono. I'd like a word with you.
Hey, aren't you...
Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha.
Yep, this is
Don't
us.
worry. I come bearing good news.
Oh, great. The MRC.
What the fuck?
What do you want with us? We're not up to anything.
Calm down. I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only wanted to introduce you to someone.
What are you getting at?
To preface this, I noticed your club advisor hasn't been showing up much lately.
Yeah, apparently he got really sick. We're lucky if we see him a couple times a month.
Right. And
Yagame actually has some sick moves. He could probably translate them to choreography.
Yeah, and we've got a meet coming up soon. It's so much pressure.
Why are the girls the dance club and they have bunnies on their clothes? I can't read Japanese, but...
What? Listen, Senpai, I know we might see
Oh, the rabbit. Okay.
We need any favors.
Interesting. Yeah, it is. We're doing like West Side Story
I'm offering you a
in the
potential
East.
advisor as a token of goodwill.
Potential advisor?
Let's not sweat the small stuff. The important thing is...
But yeah, the state of play was horrible. There was like hardly anything there that stood out to me as good or interesting.
When did I ever say that?
Oh my gosh, really? This is just what we needed. You know, I could tell you had a certain something about you. So how long have you been a pro dancer?
Oh god.
I'm not.
Oh, so modest. This is like one
Oh
of those
lord.
dream come true moments in a movie. I've been literally racking my brain trying
Oh
to
god, I can't believe this. If I'm gonna have to do a minigame, this is gonna suck.
I'm so glad that's on you now.
Whoa, time out. I'm missing some important qualifications here.
It's not good.
This is your Reichenbach Falls
Like,
moment. You need to dive headfirst into the challenge. Don't you get it?
No?
They actually, like, okay, they covered Monster Hunter again, which I appreciated, but it's still not their thing.
Feels off. We all know our moves and everybody's got rhythm, so all that should be left is bringing our A game. But it feels like we're still missing something, you know? That wow factor. It's really kind of down to the
Incorporate
wire,
martial
figuring
arts.
stuff out, but
Well, I can
know
help
we
you
should
then.
if we try. So can I ask for your first impression? Does our routine need more going on, or...
Well, they did an Astrobot
to see
game, which is
what's
like
going on at this
Astro's
point.
Playroom, but it's a full
I
game.
shouldn't have to say this.
That was
but
new.
keen observation
There
is
was a game with some really bad voice acting that husband wants to play now because it had such bad voice
Tell them
acting.
what you
They had a few new
observed.
things, but
You
nothing
did have your eyes
impressive.
open, didn't you?
Okay, this is gonna be something else. Why do they have a bar in there like they're practicing ballet? Unless it's just for stretching. Okay, oh god fucking damn it. Okay, let's read this. Certain conversations or events won't unfold without your direct input. Select the given time limit to move the conversation along. Choosing to select nothing will also be an answer. Okay, cool. What's missing in the current dance? Do something unexpected. Spice it. Let's say spice it up.
Isn't your routine a little tame? Maybe you could spice it up a bit.
Spice it up how exactly? You mean like we need
No.
outfits?
What part of this is a high school?
That's not
Yeah,
what I meant.
Sometimes I just...
Let's see. Something unexpected.
So, the music's not a bad choice. But it'll take more than your average dance mix to stick in the audience's minds. Have you considered traditional...
Oh, it looked like they showed like a little bit of a fight where you were like fighting in a storm.
Enka? Well, it is old school, so dancing to it might. But we can't just start over with a new
They have the rhythm, they know their moves. What they lack is she told you all that. Besides, it'd be demoralizing to make them reset everything
Yeah.
this.
Okay, that wasn't it. Their timing looks fine, so I don't know what's going on.
Use a little more flair.
Blair.
Yeah, that's what I meant about
So?
spice, not
Well,
sex.
you're already in perfect sync, and everyone knows their part. But
I have no idea, but it looked like
you were right. It needs something that's.
it
gonna be
looked
the
like
last
they had
thing.
been like sucked down into like
I
this
see what you mean.
like
Maybe we are
quicksand
just
whirlpool
kinda going
type
through
thing, and then the
motions
guy
here.
popped up
If
and
only
was,
we could come up with better stuff.
you know, in a storm fighting off the
maybe
one
you could
thing.
give us some
Showed off a couple of the monsters, sort of. It looks like it might be directly related to World, which you haven't played yet. Okay.
Let's take apart what could give you the edge you need.
Okay. What if you threw in some kung fu? Okay, yes.
Why not incorporate kung
Yes,
fu?
I know how to do this.
Did you just say?
Sure did. Throw a few kicks and punches, will knock the competition right out.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Considering they're not going
Dancing
after
all
like being
martial
anything but
arts-based
in
dancing
sync.
is entirely unheard of, but we
Right.
don't know the first thing about kung fu.
That's where he comes in. That's where exactly
Kung
where
fu
he comes
happens
in.
to be a hobby of mine.
No way! That's so cool.
Well,
Yeah, and then there was
it's my
like
own
this
style.
game with this
You'll
girl
find
who
it
switched
in ancient
outfits, and it
scrolls.
looked like a
Flashy.
3D adventure game, and then you were like
I
taking
guess I'm gonna
pictures
have
of her, and at the end there was like this edgy like
Let's
villain
get
looking
a demonstration.
person, and I'm like, what is this even? I don't even know.
Wait, really? I really have to do this?
Of course. How else are we gonna learn? Look up some random videos? We'll get to analyze your moves, your footwork, your breathing. We'll learn from the pro.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. But what if my stuff
I love how
doesn't fit your
Yagame's like,
routine
oh,
at
it's
all?
just a fucking
So,
pastime for, or
you're
a
not
hobby
gonna
for
help
me.
us After all, that's pretty weak.
If you're giving up after stringing them along this far, hang tight while I dial 110.
Hold it.
Huh?
No, he has no choice.
I think I can wing it well enough. I've never done this before, though, so don't get mad if it's
Oh,
crappy.
don't be
okay?
so hard on yourself. You're gonna do fantastic.
Okay, yeah, we are really gonna do this. We have to, otherwise she's gonna tell on us.
Okay.
Even though
what
she
we'll do
knows the
first is show you
truth
the
that
opening
we
30
weren't doing
seconds of our
anything
routine
untoward.
Until the chorus hits. While you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could use some kung fu moves.
I'm not gonna be able to know what this is.
Good plan.
Okay, so here's how we start.
Okay, I'm not gonna know. I'm honestly not gonna know.
In there. Now you take it away.
Okay.
Oh, doubt I can top that. But you know what? May as well try.
You're gonna have to.
Ready for the music?
Oh god damn it, Yagame forced dance section. Up here we go. Play a rhythm game at the dance club lesson. Before you begin the dance club lesson, select one of the EX solos. Okay. It gets selected automatically for the tutorial. Okay. Easy, costume, normal,
Okay,
sure.
let's go.
But yeah, I actually liked seeing more of that, which is good. Okay, fill the groove gauge. Okay. Oh god, I'm already fucking up. No. I hate games like this. This icon indicates simultaneous notes. Press the two buttons that are connected with the line at the same time. How the fuck do they expect me to do that? Yes, okay. Okay. Oh, fuck me! They're having me do this too. I thought you said I didn't have to worry about that. Okay. Okay, we're done here. We're done here. Okay. Thank Christ. Thank Christ. But yeah, it's, like I said, the new thing was interesting. I don't know. I was just so flabbergasted by some of their choices. They have a PvP thing that looks like a bootleg Guardians of the Galaxy without trying to be Guardians of the Galaxy. Like it's Guardians of the Galaxy meets Overwatch.
What was that just now?
And they spent like an awful long time on that shit.
Surprised as you.
It's called Concord.
Part pulling you out of your ass.
I don't think a seasoned athlete could pull that off.
Yagami-san, that was incredible. You're not just a pro, you're a master.
Wow.
No way an amateur moves like that. You're something else. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're total.
I don't know about all that. What you call a gift, I call muscle.
Yeah, well, it works for him. He's a dancer. He's a investigator. He's a
We're
lawyer.
gonna use every last bit of it in our routine, if that's okay. You seriously saved our necks just now,
Hey,
Yagami-san.
I'm just glad it all worked out.
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and give us more pointers sometime? Ever since our advisor stopped showing, we've barely been keeping it together. And we could
Yeah, we
all
didn't
use
really
some
see
guidance.
Final Fantasy. There was
Someone
Dynasty
who trust.
Warriors.
If you guys will have me, then sure. Not sure I have many pointers left, though.
Oh, you're the best!
I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami-san.
Huh? Oh, sure.
So yeah, they did show off some stuff,
I'd say
but
I made
I
plenty
just
of
I
headway
wasn't
with
interested in it. Your mileage may vary. Like I said, though, it was nice to
Still
see
in
Monster
shock over
Hunter,
how easily you won Nishizono-san over.
and I kind of liked
Every time I
the
try
bot
to
one,
approach her, she
the
reacts like I'm
little
there to
robot
accuse
game I
her
told
of
you about a little bit. But most of it was just not my cup
I'm
of
sure
tea.
the MRC has gained some notoriety.
They also showed the Marvel PvP
Well,
game.
all the more reason we need an amazing advisor who can keep up with us.
Oh, I'm amazing now. Does this mean I'm no longer a criminal?
Yeah, I really should apologize for that at some point.
Yeah, she even
Also,
threatened
I
him
have another
still.
theory as to why you installed that camera.
Yeah? Let's hear it.
So, a hired detective shows up to covertly monitor a specific group of students.
Wow, hi Dino, hi everybody, how was your stream? What were you playing, what were you doing?
A man connected
How's
to
it
our
going?
Put those pieces together.
I hope
your
it went
objective here
well.
starts taking shape.
I don't know what Dino's been doing nowadays, but she plays a lot of Minecraft and stuff usually when I see her.
So for now, I'll let that theory sit.
Hi Palmer. Okay, I'm gonna mess up your name. I'm so sorry. Pomeranzawa? I'm sorry. Well, I'm trying. I'm sorry. Okay, well, she really is sharp. I guess she's president of the Mystery Research Club for good reason.
Yagami-san, I'll go ahead and let the chairman know of our arrangement.
Oh, Little Kitty Big City. Yeah, okay. I know a lot of people are playing that one.
That'd be
Or
great.
Orange is better for me. Hi, Orange. How are ya?
Sure, so long as you're
We just call Palm Orange or Palm, apparently.
I don't see why not.
But how'd you like
Also,
Little
we
Kitty
do
Big
need a
City? I hear
backup
it's pretty
supervisor,
short.
Supervisor, but that's more of a formality than anything. Their only responsibility is signing the paperwork. You'll still be the one running the club. Our school makes you jump through a lot of hoops just to be welcome.
Yeah,
as a
she
guest,
made me
huh?
jump through a lot of hoops too.
Yeah,
She's like,
sounds like
yeah,
a
you
little
gotta
bit.
infiltrate the dance team.
Anyway, is there a teacher you had in mind?
Yep, no worries there.
Yeah,
The chairman
Dino is
actually
my
promised to
model
sign off on
maven.
whoever we
She's the
chose.
one who made my model.
Well, I made him promise might be a bit more accurate.
What? Really? Man, I wish he'd told me. He told me the club's already had it.
So all my
That's what he
dynamite shells are her
I
idea
doubt he wants
and
to actually
everything.
keep his word. After all, if we get into trouble, he'll be
This is the
directly
last day I can
responsible.
use spring because we're busting
He
out
probably thinks the MRC
the summer
is a
shell
big
next
enough
week. So
liability as it is.
I wonder why.
Well, with all that said, welcome to the Mystery
okay,
Research
so she
Club.
finally
It
trusts
definitely
me.
gives you a real detective in
Yagame
action.
is in. I
Yeah,
can
you'll
stay
get
at the
your
school and
chance,
investigate
and it's a
now.
pleasure to be on board.
I am so bad at fucking rhythm games, I
Oh,
swear.
when you have a spare moment, could you join us in the club room for a talk?
She'll probably duct
I'd
tape
like
me
your
to a
advice on
chair.
another case we're monitoring.
What, you've got something besides the sugar baby?
Yes, and this one may actually be even nastier.
Yeah, this one will
Sugar
tie
Baby
back
may be
into the
but
one
a
I'm
single thread in
investigating,
this
I bet.
larger, more sinister web of conspiracies. But that's a lot to digest, I know. I'll get you up to speed when you're free.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make sure to swing by at some point.
Okay, about school stories, okay? I'm gonna be the advisor. If it seems like there's more delinquent activity than meets the eye, which is going to backdoor into what he's investigating. In order to unveil the activity, Yagami must infiltrate certain sub-communities in the school. Immerse yourself in various activities at the school. Oh god, please. I can't wait to do like the singing club and the debate club and the sandwich club. Finally got my in with the school. Now I can ask around about Miko Shiba. Okay, so that one is the one who was the teacher who went missing, who ended up murdered, who bullied the kid into suicide supposedly 7 years ago. Apparently he was tight with the baseball club, becoming a former member, or being a former member, that comes as no surprise. So I'm gonna have to infiltrate the baseball club, which a lot of those kids don't like me. So this is gonna be amazing. Where do basketball players go after school? Oh wait, there's the baseball and basketball. No, wait. I just think it's the baseball club because they came after me with baseball bats. It's the basketball club.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
how we
so
all doing? Sweating out
Yagame
on
is an
some layups?
investigator. This is an offshoot of Like a Dragon.
Who are you?
The Like a Dragon
Name's Yagami.
Yakuza
I've
series.
been the MRC's advisor for all of a couple minutes, and I need to ask the basketball club a few questions.
Okay.
There was a student teacher who used to hang around here as recent as, what, October? Miko Shiba's the name.
Oh yeah, Mikashiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you have any theories?
Haha.
Okay, scratch that.
I don't think they would
Then
talk if they
what kind of
did.
teacher was he? Is he nice? Is he a jerk?
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was.
How does jerk line up with enthusiastic?
I mean, he did show up almost daily.
How does that
Club
work?
was really good back in his day. That's probably why he had us hustling even harder than the coach.
So, would you say he was on good terms with you all?
I guess. Wait, where's Koda and them?
Oh, from class 2-2? I don't know. I haven't seen Matsu, Nakane.
Oh, the
anyone.
kids from 2-2 are the ones that are bullies and have actually been giving me trouble. So, okay, those guys, they might make a scene if they see me again. They will. They
Something
came after
special
me
about
with
class
baseball
2-2?
bats.
Well, yeah. Koda's in 2-2, and she was Miko Shiba Sensei's star pupil.
Huh, interesting.
I do know who you're talking about, by the way. Are you saying she was favored over the others?
My game sound is
In a way,
doubled?
Miko Shiba Sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played
Weird.
basketball till high school.
See, most of us.
Maybe
already
it's
had
because
tons
when
of
I talk, it
experience by
picks
the
up my
time we
TV
joined.
because I have my TV
So,
up.
anyone starting as late as now has to be really athletic to keep up with the team. Mikashiba Sensei knew that
Let me
too.
see. Can you hear it
I'd
now
say him
still?
looking after Koda did us all a favor.
Wow, sounds like the model instructor.
If you say so. But I'm not sure Koda felt that way.
Oh?
Mikashiba Sensei might have just thought it was tough love, but I think he went overboard with the teasing sometimes. Like, he'd make her shoot and then go, "See, that was how not to do it."
Are you saying he would mock her?
That makes it sound bad. He was doing it because
Yeah, he was mocking
scared,
her.
I
Why
think.
is she lying
Hey,
about this?
Wasn't Mikashiba-sensei the one who
Huh.
started the whole arousing thing?
Well, maybe
He
it's
said the way
because
she
I
held
had the
the
TV
ball
up
was
too loud and it
arousing.
was recording
Said it was her
or
main
bouncing off my
contribution.
TV.
That's not true. She's got a nice chest, too.
That's fair. Anyway, when Mikoshiba-sensei stopped coming,
Interesting.
the guys
Thank you
in
for letting me
tutu
know. I
were
hope
like,
it works now.
Okay, what did Coda do to him?
Are you implying they had a relationship?
Beats me. Mikashiba-sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
Yeah, people like to gossip, but as they say, where there's smoke,
Yeah, sometimes there is. Interesting that the basketball club actually is a co-ed club.
Maybe she's the reason he got
So the
fired.
writing on her hand. It wasn't some random insult.
Huh.
Are we about
That's
done
interesting.
here?
So
Last
the
thing.
girl they wrote on
Where are
her
cooks
hand
on
that she
the
was a slut and were bullying her
Late?
No.
might be, it was
Everyone's
rumored that she had an
usually here
affair
by
with the
now.
teacher.
Maybe they're still in their classroom?
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
think that about does it. Back to work. For the
Yeah,
both
I
of
don't
us, huh?
usually have my sound on my TV, but when I have a lot of talking on my TV, it helps me because my eyesight's not that great. It's just easier for me. New info has been added to the case file. So yeah, the girl they were bullying was actually rumored to be having a quote-unquote affair, which it wouldn't be an affair when... Yeah, I'm gonna spell this out for you. When you're in high school and your teacher is hitting on the students and whatnot, that's not an affair with your teacher. That is a teacher taking advantage of a student. That is not a relationship. I'm sorry, that's not a thing. Even if they are close in age, the teacher, no matter the gender, is some kind of, like, has some kind of authority or power over the student, and that is wrong, and that is sick. Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness, 6 hours. I can't imagine doing that, to be honest. I only stream around 2 usually, like 2 hours a day, 3 days a week. But yeah, so if you ever see a thing that's like, such and such a teacher had an affair or relationship with such and such a student, no. Nope. Because even if they're similar in age, there is still a hierarchy there. And when there's a hierarchy there, that's a no-no. Because you can never be sure if someone's doing something of their own volition. If somebody has power over them.
Look at me when I'm talking.
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're nothing without the club.
Yeah. Think about us for a second.
Oh yeah,
Who has to
okay.
pick up all the grunt work when you're gone.
I understand wanting to finish,
Maybe
but
she feels
yikes,
special after
go
what
eat
happened at
something.
lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Doesn't give you the right to
So she
take
had quit the
practice.
club.
Talk about selfish, am I right?
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Is that all you know how to say? You think we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy.
The
Why's
venom
your
in
dirty
that.
old ass still here?
Attention students! Be on the lookout for a creeper showing up in your classrooms!
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
Huh.
I'm Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency, and your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week, so be on your best behavior.
We better get to practice.
Yeah, now that
Yeah,
he
you do
has
that.
something to do with the school, they don't want to mess with him for some reason. I don't know why that
And,
is.
break a leg out there, Matsu. Not very nice, are they? Are you alright?
So why did she want to leave the club, I wonder?
Fine.
And why would this bring about
Kota-san.
such ire?
I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, I'm a detective, and I need to talk about Hiro Mikoshiba. He started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? And one day he just stopped
Yeah,
showing
that's
up.
another thing. He was a
At the
teacher,
time,
a student
did you
here
notice
4
anything
years
strange
or
about him?
whatever before he
Maybe
started
he's in
teaching
trouble,
here or
or
whatever.
you saw him hanging
And
around
that's pretty
strangers?
close.
Why are you asking me?
The basketball club members think you and
You're not
Miko
really
Shiba might
supposed
have
to
been
be a
close,
student teacher at
at
the
least at
place you went to
practice.
school.
They said that?
Maybe her relationship with Mikasoba is a memory she'd rather forget. Okay.
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at
Just
the
in
school
case
for
she
a little
wants to
while
get
longer.
something off her chest later.
It's cool. I hope we can find a way to be friends.
Something like that.
See ya.
I don't know if I'd word it that way. As an adult, I don't know if I'd want to offer friendship to a high school student, though I know what he was offering her really was to get it off her chest.
I just never expected anyone
Oh,
to
so she knew it was him. Why don't the assholes know it was
I
him?
could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either.
Wow.
We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed. Everyone suddenly decided to take a
Yeah,
stand
because
like
people
they'd seen
often
enough.
don't step up unless someone else does.
But that first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Like I said, how in the free world
could
did
say.
they not notice?
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that.
He wasn't the only one. There were other adults saying things.
Eye-opening. I never realized. I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me.
Yeah, you know. How could you not notice?
It made me see that I was
I mean, I
strong.
know you get used to certain things, but still.
I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did. Is that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball in a real team.
Oh, so she was still their
Looks so cool.
club person until
In a
that.
comic, even if you're a terrible player.
Oh, so they were like writing on her and like pushing her around and stuff like
I
that.
wanted it to work, even if all I
When,
did was tear me down.
interesting. I thought she would have quit like
Today,
really soon after it all
I
started.
just up and quit.
Okay.
That's not cool at all. Is it?
Actually, it's
You did
very
nothing
cool.
wrong,
You don't have to be in the same club with your
Truth
abusers.
is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. And some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution.
Or just to not do
The kind of
anything at
people
all.
who only feel joy when they see others in pain. You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just got to let them go.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
Not if it keeps you more protected.
Yagami-san.
If you can leave a toxic situation, do you do it?
Okay. Well,
Plus, he's an adult of like 80 years old. That kind of helps with his perspective.
you can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be.
That is true.
If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path.
I would have thought they would have called it a sports team, not a club.
And then
That's
you won't have to call
interesting.
it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure?
If she can find some of the good people from the basketball club to practice with, or people who just like basketball.
Come on, try to work with me here.
People shouldn't make you give up on something you love.
UMRC. You're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all.
Watch, she'll end up like joining the club. No, I'm kidding. She won't.
Basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
No touch. You're an adult, Yagami. No touching the kids. Not even innocently. If there's just something about it where I'd be like, no.
Oh, Mr. Detective. Yagami-san, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around? They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
I don't trust this.
Huh.
They're not good
Well,
kids.
detective, I think they have a lead for you.
Uh-huh, sure.
Hey, you're here on some kind of case, right? You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to us pretty often. I think maybe we can help. That is, if you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
Oh, turning over a new leaf. are
No, they just want some
We kinda
grace.
have to. How else are
Grace
we
they
gonna
don't
get good college
earn.
recommendations? It would really bite us in the ass if you went and narked on us. So, will you at least hear us out? Matsune and the rest are just upstairs. Please, be a nice guy. We're really sorry.
Uh-huh, that's why you came alone, right?
they? Okay.
So they couldn't
See where this
ambush
is
me or
going?
anything, right?
How many guys are up there waiting to jump me?
Right.
The next floor up is for third years, right? You rope some of your senpais into this too?
Wow, you don't even know us and you're throwing out
Well, and
accusations
it's
like
because
that?
you've actually done it a couple
How are
times
we
prior.
supposed to become upstanding
Baseball
citizens
bats
with
in the gym
teachers
ring a
like
bell?
this? It's just not fair.
So that's a pretty pathetic trap, but maybe they can give me info about Mikoshiba.
Fine. I'll hear you out. Tell your friends I'm on my way.
Really? Awesome.
Alright. Because they've done it before. They ambushed me in a classroom with some rugby players or whatever the fuck they were, and they ambushed me with baseball bats. Which, of course, I still am good with because it's on easy, so not a big deal. Up. Game? Okay. I was like, is it transitioning or am I dying?
Over here, Yagami-san.
Uh-huh. This doesn't start like a horror movie.
Up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're
Yeah,
saying.
you're like
man.
only like fucking
Why don't
10
you
feet
come
away.
closer so we don't have to shout.
Sure.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, told ya. More baseball bats. I told you this was happening.
So many of
That's
you.
why I call them the
You guys
baseball
all
club.
know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not how our senpai friends roll. They know the Yokohama Leomon.
Yokohama Lyumon. You mean the local gang?
Hell yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys.
Okay,
I scratched their
so
back by bringing them chicks to hang out with. And they
I went to
scratched
school
mine
with a
for
couple
tipping me
members of the
for it.
Latin Kings, so who
It's a pretty
cares?
sweet deal, actually. Also,
Like,
we've got a little thing going. I
uh,
get to drop the Leomon name if I need him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary
by the way,
membership?
they were really nice
Need to
people.
find better friends.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid? But you're missing the
Yeah,
big
you
picture.
don't stay in gangs
They're
for
gonna turn
long
the tables
generally,
so
unless
fast you won't
you're
know the
either
picture.
like a certain type of person
I wouldn't
or
worry about me right now.
yeah.
You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
Oh,
Get it?
brass knocks.
From
Those
now
are
on,
illegal in a
you
lot
can
of
lay a
states,
finger on
even.
us. You offend the Yokohama Leomon, and they'll take that personally. You see what deep shit you're in here, Yagami-san?
So
No.
how about it? You know how to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
Oh, yeah?
Too bad they don't
How
have
much are we
cameras
talking
here.
about? Grand?
A mill. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's gang.
I know a lot of
now it's
different
the
people.
Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
Like I said, they don't
You
usually
sure you wanna
last
do
too
that?
long
We're gonna
unless...
charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui. Let's take this asshole down. Fuck him up.
I always love the like wide-eyed whatever they do. I forgot how to switch types of martial arts, by the way. I'm beating up kids in this one an awful lot. I forgot to switch. So I'm gonna be doing the snake one. Probably the whole time, unless I can remember how to undo this. Don't get me wrong, Snake is really good though for like a bunch of people at a time. So I could probably use Snake the whole time, but... Ooh, money! Hey, there's $1,000 or 1,000 yen I offered you at the beginning. Yes, here we go. Of course, they're gonna be like, what the fuck happened in this classroom? There's bits of blood and cloth all over the desks, and the desks are all busted up, and... Okay. How do I switch my oh yeah, my D-pad. Okay, I remember how to do it now. Yeah, and I'm doing this in a classroom. And I'm hired by the school.
My eyes.
Oh, damn chalkboards.
Can't see?
QTE?
No, you don't.
Okay. I would have made sure that there are cameras all over the
Did he
school.
just jump off?
Nah. He's just hiding in the dark. Like a scared
He probably
little
doesn't want to
cockroach.
fucking give you brain damage. Not being an advisor would not be cool. My eyes are burning. At least my vision's coming back.
You guys go look for him and tell me when you find him.
Lord payout, yeah.
For smoke.
I was hired
Okay,
as a
sounds
detective
good.
though, because of the things going on in the school.
Got this in the bag.
And those basketball club kids, there's a whole big thing going on with them.
You guys follow me. We'll smoke together till we get an update.
So
I'll come
they
with.
said the third years are their senpai. So does that mean these are only sophomores?
All for my
Jesus
adorable
Christ.
little underlings.
Oof. I can't imagine. I guess punks smoke at school these days too. Thought that was a thing of the past. Nah, kids will be kids. I need to ask Matsui and the others about Miko Shiba, so I'll catch them off guard this time. Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, he has to parkour his little ass somewhere. Jeez. Can I shimmy up this pipe here, I wonder? Can I drop down? Drop down? Drop down? Drop up? Okay, I need to climb up. Okay. Let's get in the building. Let's get in the building, Yagami. Ooh, what is this thing? Nice. Okay. Skill Verge, okay. Verge of Death, Wounded Tiger has been unlocked. Okay, so some things you can't unlock until you find them. Alright, let's go. Let's hope I'm doing the right thing here. Probably not. I'm gonna inch along. It's gonna take me like 15 years to actually get off the building. And it's gonna be like, what's going on, Yagami? And I'm like, I have no idea. I'm retired now. The kids have been graduated for the last 10 years. Fuck. Yeah, sometimes it's expensive. We got this when it was on sale. It was on sale physically where we live for, I don't remember, I want to say 30 USD, but I don't know. And then I got the DLC separate. I don't know if anywhere has it on to play. I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna jump down, jump down. Can I get down farther than this then? Nope. We're back here. Okay. Can I jump back in through the window? I'm gonna see. The first one was actually weird but interesting as well. I don't think there are gonna be any more Judgment games with Yagame. There's something about a fight for the rights with him. I don't know how. Okay, where am I going? That Yagame, please, please help me. I'm not good at directions, Yagame. Okay. But yeah, I was talking about the state of play for Sony earlier. It was kind of pathetic. Okay, is there anywhere else to jump besides up? Can I get off here? No? Come on. Yagami, please. Okay, is there a way up on the roof I did not find? Because I don't know if I can go anywhere else. Is there another drain pipe over here? There must be. Hold on. I need to drop down over here, right? Yep. They were showing me a flag before I didn't even fucking see it. Thank you.
Tastes good, senpai?
Package. Door.
Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
Neighbor told us.
Okay. I'll have a look at that section.
Wonder if
You
it's my
came
new
all this way
shoes.
just to get your ass kicked.
We'll see.
Hey, Akane! Go get the other senpais!
How many senpais do they have in the criminal underworld?
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts you smoking, won't you get in big trouble? On the other hand, you guys could use a lesson in manners.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to teach you.
Sounds like VTubers.
What the hell?
Bastard! So this is where you were hiding.
We're a bunch of VTubers.
Now what? That mouth of yours won't get you out of this. I'm taking you down! Don't give me that smug look.
How did they stay in school doing this? Okay, fine. Ah, damn it. How do they do this? How do they stay in school with this attitude? Like, can they really hide it that well? You would think they couldn't. I mean, I'm not trying to shit on their lying prowess or anything, but... Ah! I gotta take down the guy with the knife. I know that. Because he's got the big bar. But his friends will make trouble for me until I can actually figure shit out, so... Okay, there we go. I gotta kick this guy down, and then I gotta EX whatever him. Oh god, stop it. Oh, he took away my fucking desk. God dang it. Yes! Slam! That barely hit him. Like... Oh god, and he's like powering up now. Okay, hold on. There we go. Time again. Oh, that did a lot of damage that time. But he's gonna like super... whatever me. Have a desk. Have a seat. Have several seats. Ow. There we go. Don't let him up. Don't let him up, Yagami. Like I said, the school is gonna be like, what the hell happened here? The guy just bounced off the damn wall. Yep, the kid is really made out of titanium. Apparently when you know the gangs and stuff and the Yakuza, you're in trouble. Like you gain a special buff.
Compensation for pain and suffering. That still sound like a good idea?
No, we were just being stupid. Could you maybe forget all that?
Then from here on out, we're buds, right?
Are they gonna, oh my god, are they gonna still fuck with me?
Shit, that hurts, Yagami.
Yeah, that's because he's
Tell me
putting
everything
pressure
you
on a
know about
pressure point.
Mikoshiba. After all, you guys were
It
pretty
shouldn't
close,
actually
right?
leave any physical damage, but it hurts like a motherfucker. There's a pressure point in your shoulder. I should really see if I can get new skills after this segment.
Sensei showed up to practice, like, basically every day. Kind of a pain in the ass.
Why did he take him to the roof?
Being honest.
As soon as our coach would
Was he
leave,
scared
it's
they were
like
gonna
a
be
switch would
ambushed?
flip And he'd start drilling us. He'd make us do like 10 sets of cross-court dashes. And if even one of us lagged behind, it meant 10 more for all of us. That made it obvious real quick. Koda was our weakest
So that's why
link.
they pick on her, because
So
they get
Mikoshiba was
extra...
especially harsh on her then.
I can't
well,
tell.
She's such a freaking klutz. Even the first years got sick of her eventually.
Seems similar, at least.
Only thing she did right
I
was
need,
unite the team
yeah, I need
against
to
her.
check in a minute, in a little while.
You gang up and belittle a single defense.
My new shoes arrived, and it's an ordeal.
You call that unity? Real classy.
Yeah, they would make fun of her
Listen
and
up.
make her feel bad
Miko
because
Shiba's
she
parents have
was
reported
making them have
missing.
more sprints.
Foul play could be in the works here. He's been gone for far too long.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you get some rest. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for stopping by.
Some kind of crime
Thank you
of
for the raid,
passion?
too.
This isn't the time for bullshit. Or you want to keep going?
Nope. I'll pass.
Have you talked to Sawa-sensei yet? He probably knows Mikoshiba-sensei
Yeah,
better
that's
than
the
anyone.
teacher that doesn't like him.
All she told me was how exemplary he was, both as a student and a student teacher. And that he looked out for you guys, out of some sort of camaraderie.
Huh? She really talked to me?
So she didn't actually like him.
Why, something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was
Interesting.
really cold to him. No matter what he'd do. I actually brought that up to him one day, and it turns out the rumors were right.
Rumors?
Back when Mikoshiba-sensei was a student, one of his
Okay,
classmates apparently
that's where we were,
committed
yeah.
suicide. And Sawa-sensei suspected him of bullying.
Interesting.
I don't
Okay.
think he ever really got past that. He'd get all depressed sometimes.
Really? Sawa-sensei thought Mikoshiba was a bully?
Oh yeah. I actually asked him about it once, but he just laughed it off.
Okay, this isn't enough to prove Mikoshiba was a bully, but Sawa-sensei did seem less than convincing with me. Okay.
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So, as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
What did she really think about Mikoshiba? I'll have to press her on it.
Don't get lost in your thoughts. That's where we're gonna end it? Okay. Well, at least we're getting somewhere. Okay, let's look at the skills. Let's not hamstring ourselves. We keep getting money or points. Money, yeah. I wish I kept getting money. Increases maximum health. Yes, fucking please. Okay, and whoops. Fuck my ass. There we go. Okay, very good. Okay, now I've unlocked a new skill. Yes, we got new stuff. New combos and new stuff all the way around. Awesome. What is this one? Channel your strength when knocked down to turn the tables on your enemy. Sure, why not? Let's take a look at whatever this is. I'm just gonna grab different stuff at different points. Because why not? Okay, cool. I don't want to forget that. Do you know how many times I played games like this and I've forgotten I can upgrade them? And then it's like, why in the unholy hell? Those shoes are taunting me. My shoes in my apartment are taunting me. I really need to compare them to my other shoes to see if they even have a chance of working. This is now the winter of my discontent, so to speak. They have elevators in the school? How come I didn't fucking know that? I don't know where I'm going. We'll have to see when I get there. Oh, they're like, no, you went to the wrong floor, bitch. Okay, hold on. Floor 2? There's only one other floor it could be. Here we go, floor 2. I think we're going back to the teacher's lounge, maybe? But yeah, it's so hard to find shoes for me, so I have to first compare them to the other shoes I had. Then I'm gonna have to put my socks on and try them on. I run around barefoot.
Has Sawa-sensei gone home?
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
So then she's at his office?
Yes, but I think they may have some visitors.
She knows something,
Gotcha.
or something's going on with her. A visitor for Sawa-sensei. Maybe she'll be busy for a while. He's gonna snoop. There's a photo I wanted to peek at earlier. It may not be my finest hour, but it can make for a useful clue. Yep. So Sawa-sensei had suspected Mikoshiba of being a bully. Maybe she wasn't being honest with me before. It's the photo. There's a photo behind the photo from before. Okay. I can see part of a photo of a male Serio High student. I'm sorry about this, but... Come on, let's... Do I have to make him take off the back? Or do I just have to look at it from the front?
Hey.
Okay, just the front. I wonder if the other lady was lying to me and she'll be like back in any second now, actually. Never seen his face before, at least it's not Mikoshiba. Is this Ahara's son, the boy who killed himself 4 years ago? Odd for a teacher to have a picture of a single random student on her desk. Let's hope that's all it is. I can't confirm his identity right now, though. I should look for Sawa-sensei. She should be in the chairman's office. Cool. Alright. Like, nobody's gonna tell her that I was here doing that, looking for her, checking out her desk. Are you shitting me? These teachers don't tell each other shit. Sometimes teachers are, as cliquey as the students themselves, so... I don't know. Okay. I was gonna grab that. Thank you, game. That's appreciated. Am I gonna get attacked again? Oh, guess not.
Huh?
What's going on now? Huh.
Yagami-san.
Yeah, I would ask him what's going on.
Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikoshiba-kun's disappearance.
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikoshiba-kun as well.
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
I'm sorry, but Mikoshiba is not going to come back to life.
No longer with us, is he? Then it's just as I feared.
Why? Okay, did you fear he was dead, or did you fear he met foul play? Those are two different things, kinda. I'm gonna be seeing him again. You can bet on it. Alright, let's save this and let's keep on trucking. Okay, this is previously. Let's watch it just so those of you who didn't see the last part.
Mikoshiba went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikoshiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered. And Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikoshiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days. A rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.
Alright, chapter 3, here we go. Yeah, I haven't done the school stories or anything, so I'm assuming after that popped up, I could do side content if I so chose. Which we would check out at some point. If we only do this once a week, I'm going to be playing this a while. This article might be about Mikoshiba, but it's not reporting the identity of the corpse. Does that mean the police are still withholding info? Their interview with Sawa-sensei seems to be taking an awful long time. Well, I don't know how upset she seems, but we can figure that out soon.
Yagami-san, why are you still here?
Because I care. Now, if you're open to the idea, you think we could walk and talk?
Why? So you can grill me with more questions? You realize the police just finished doing that, yes?
I figured they'd come knocking sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikoshiba-kun was murdered, didn't you? And that's why you've been snooping around our school.
You're not wrong, but can we please take this elsewhere?
Okay, is she gonna... I don't understand why she hates him so much. I mean, I understand being, like, careful and all that other shit.
Mikoshiba was murdered. Why didn't you tell me up front?
Because that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Well, yes, but even so,
What sort of questions were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Now I'm going to ask you one last time. Please stay off our campus. You don't belong here. I mean, what if you end up injuring
She
a
knows
student?
something.
It would be a nightmare for all of us.
Nobody's getting injured.
She definitely
All
knows
that's water
something.
under the bridge now.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I should probably mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club. I have the chairman's approval and everything. So it looks like I have a place here.
And she
after all.
knows why he was there, at least some of it.
Since when?
I think we're getting sidetracked here. Did the police ever mention a suspect?
No. All they told me was what
They
happened to
wouldn't
Miko
actually
Shibakun.
mention a suspect to a
He's
witness,
no longer a
right?
missing person. That he's dead. And was dumped in a derelict building. That was all we found out. The police were the ones asking the questions.
Right.
Not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
Are the police keeping Ahara's connection under wraps while they investigate this murder?
Is there any...
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Miko Shibakun's killer.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ehara, a man who took this school to court over his son's suicide. Miko Shiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility for that.
Ehara-san? But he got arrested for that groping incident at the train station.
So the police really are keeping their lips sealed.
Must you always be so cryptic?
It's possible Ehara-san had a hand in Miko Shiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced.
Yes, he did.
This was before the Kanagawa police had even ID'd the body.
Then, was it really Ehara-san?
A court would say being in jail is about as solid an alibi as you can get, but he could be connected somehow.
Yeah, he could have had an accomplice or...
I'd tell you, but I showed you one of my cards, so now it's your turn.
Huh?
I've heard you weren't as big a fan of Miko Shiba as you led me to believe. That true?
This again.
You knew he was a bully all along, but yesterday you told me he wasn't the type. I just want to get the story straight here. Did you have a sudden change of heart, or were you lying to me for some reason?
It's not that simple.
Oh, one more thing I learned today. It was
Yeah, he
Miko
was
Shiba
even
who
bullying the
turned
kids he was an
basketball club
advisor
against
for.
Koto-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ahara's son 4 years ago? And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
His name was Toshiro.
Sorry?
Everyone keeps saying Ehara's son. Like he's just another statistic. He had a name, for heaven's sake. Toshiro.
Right. I'm sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have papers to grade.
No.
Sama-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on
If she's
Izuzaki
not
Road.
dead.
We'll finally have a real talk?
Something like that.
Well, she'll bring all the third-year students with their baseball bats and knives. Just like the students did. That would be something. Okay, I guess we'll leave the school for now. It doesn't seem like there is anything for me to do here, at least marked on the map. So we'll wait until tonight, I guess. Whoops, wrong turn. But yeah, my shoes are finally here. And the reason I'm so nervous about shoes, for those of you who don't know, is my feet are not normal because of disability and whatever else. So it's hard, and I've had my shoes for the last 20 years, and now I'm trying to get new ones. And that means, now, when you're disabled a lot of times and you wear leg braces, like AFOs, like I've talked about, you can't actually have pretty shoes most of the time. So I end up having to wear men's shoes because I need them wider and stuff.
So I just left the
So I just bought some plain black shoes for everything. I'm gonna have to see how they fit and compare to my other shoes.
Done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a fuzzy searcher going haywire. I pretty much tuned it out, man. Anyway, you You gonna come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting Sawa-sensei in a bit.
In a bit, it still looks light out.
Damn it, man, you are killing me today.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, and I ought to come be your backup. Where we
Yeah, he likes her. He was hitting on her, Kaito was.
Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on.
I thought he was with the female lawyer. Yagami, not Kaito. I still have plenty of time before meetup. Maybe I should drop by Tsukumo's place. I could. Is that where they want me to go? I suppose so. I can... Let me put that on there more. Better. Yep. Okay. So, as some of you know, my baby brother and I are meeting up for the rummage sales in town this weekend, and he dropped his phone recently, and when he got another one, the two-step verification of his bank is not on his phone, and now he can't get his money out, and he's like, I'm gonna have to borrow money from someone to visit you. And I'm like, don't do that. You shouldn't do that. And he's like, it'll be okay. But I don't want to put him in debt or to owe somebody something. So I don't know.
You moron.
Bar District Punk, and it was only one punk too, not all of them. So we'll see if we end up going out on Saturday. I hope so, but at the same time, I don't want him gone, you know, or in debt to someone for it. And, you know, he'll need the cash before he gets here, because he'll need to fill up his tank and whatnot, so. Because he goes to school a ways away.
What a waste.
Yeah. I need to compare them. Then I'm going to need to have husband put my shoes on, because I can't put my own shoes on. It's a disability thing. Not like I enjoy that particularly, but meh. My sister and I, and we're talking about, like, one of the things we wish we could do on our own, and if we had to pick one. You know, because let's say you have a disability and you can't, like, dress yourself, or, let's say, get yourself to bed, or whatever it is. Like, which one would you want the most? Like, if you needed help with literally everything, what would you want to do? But yeah, being able to put on your own shoes doesn't even come in the top 5, probably. If you need help with legit everything, so. Okay, it's Tsukumo's place, I think. Wait, across the street? Nope, not across the street. Okay, here we are.
Yagamishi, how was
Yeah,
school?
he does have a plan to cover it, because he'll figure out his bank stuff, but still.
He'll live.
I still don't want to put him in debt over it, but I know it's only once a year that we do this.
Anyway, I couldn't help but notice Skenda Law bending your ear earlier.
Right. And I haven't filled you in yet, have I?
Okay, so now we're gonna actually fill in these people.
A policeman arrested for sexual battery might have actually been involved in a murder? Fascinating, if not perplexing.
Yeah. And its roots could very well be Serio High School, where a student was driven to suicide 4 years ago. In fact, the motive for this murder may even be revenge.
So when we watched the Marvelous Showcase, they actually showed a little bit more of the characters in the new Rune Factory, and it actually looked pretty interesting.
I looked into everything on the school I could find. If memory serves, he was a third-year student who hung himself at home. The name of the deceased, Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah, that's him.
Yep, is that the picture on the desk of her?
About it online. Nothing
like
really
the picture behind the
substantial
picture?
ever surfaced. He
That
didn't
was a
leave
weird sentence I had
suicide
said
note or a
before.
will, and investigators never found anything salient.
So I was right before.
Yep, it's him.
His father, however, suspected there may have been a bully and promptly took Serio to court.
I wonder how he knew there was a bully.
Back it up. The system more or less.
Did his
spit him
son
out.
say anything?
Even so, the lawsuit dragged on until this year. But that level of news hardly makes a ripple online.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
And that's all the intel I've dug up regarding the case. Huh?
What's that sound?
I'm testing a system I've been tinkering with. Thought I'd fixed this bug already.
A system for what?
Well, it predicts the occurrence of crimes.
It predicts crime? No way.
That sounds a little bit like the
Perhaps that
Manchurian
was a bit
effect
of
or whatever
hyperbole.
it's called.
But it does come pretty close. Essentially, this system is designed to monitor and detect danger zones within a specific area. The city itself, to be exact.
That still sounds pretty amazing.
If you say so. I basically cobbled it together out of
Yeah, I
pre-existing
did
tech.
get the game, and no, I didn't finish it. I think Husband's way farther in it than I am. And he bought Rune Factory 4 for himself.
It's a real trick.
And then I finished that one.
Pretty much hacked chatter to see an entire social network at a glance.
Yep. And this system I've developed is a souped-up version of that.
Oh yeah, I remember
There
this
are
thing for him.
substantial
The
differences.
thing
The
that
principle is still-
Tsukumo made before.
How about you just try it out? We'll start with this little window. It displays all relevant chatter posts after filtering the fluff.
And these posts are all pinpointed on this map of Ijincho?
Right. It maps out where in Ijincho each specific post was made. So my AI constantly combs through Chatter's database as it updates in real time. Then it extracts only the
I think I had
trouble-related
other
chatter
stuff
for
going on
display the
around
map.
then, and yeah.
So it actively seeks out
But I liked it a lot.
That's
I had
wild.
dual blades on there, just like I do on Monster Hunter.
Well, in its current iteration, the AI isn't exactly
But I'm still
genius
going
material
through
yet, so
and learning
it
new
still
stuff
tends
about
some
Dave the
false
Diver,
There's something else.
even after beating it,
What are you
so
gonna use it for?
I'm gonna do a full
I'd like to
playthrough of
use it
that
for
someday.
promotional purposes.
Just like I said I'd do on a
Like
potion
advertising?
permit.
Yeah.
Never did,
Since we're
but
still relatively new in town, we don't have the kind of rep that brings in regular business.
Oh, okay.
And that is where my buzz researcher comes into play.
Buzz researcher.
Consider the glut of trends and terms.
so
strewn
this is how I
across
get my
social media.
subcases
These
for money, maybe?
Buzzwords are sometimes clues to trouble beneath the surface. So, when the system picks up one of these words and we rush over to save the day,
He's
the
sitting
hope is
cross-legs
our
in a chair.
reputation
That's
will flourish
interesting.
as a result.
Damn. That's some pretty intense marketing you've got going.
Well, we probably won't be paid for impromptu cases, so this is sort of an upfront investment. But directly intervening before a situation gets out of hand will, at least in theory, I'm not sure how it'll all pan out yet.
Well, I think you've got something there, Tsukumo. Money.
I thought you'd never ask. Though the system's got a long way to go. But with you as a tester, I know I'll get strong enough feedback to have this baby running in top form.
So you wanted me as your guinea pig all along.
You sure cracked that case quick. Anywho, let me get this app booted up on your
So
phone.
there's stuff to do at
May
the
I
school
the
and stuff
honors?
to do at Ijincho
ahead.
proper. Interesting.
And that should do it. Here you are.
Okay, let's see here.
We didn't do too many cases like this in the
This is
last
just
game.
a big mess. How am I supposed to know where to go?
This is indeed too much noise. In fact, this is entropy in motion. This won't do it all. To solve this, we narrow down the keywords.
In other words, simplify our search?
Yeah, by manually filtering keywords, we can decrease false
I'm sorry your
positives,
sleeping's
thereby
been fucked
locating
up.
the right spot more accurately.
Well, how do we do that? Does the
I
AI
didn't
do
get
it
good
for
sleep
us?
last night either, but
No,
mine
not
isn't the
entirely.
heat or anything, it's
What
just...
the AI does is pick up on any
Ugh.
keywords it deems important. Emphasis here.
And
on
I'm
the word
having like
any.
a lot of anxiety
Meaning
today
it'll
for
turn out
like a
duds every now
shit
and
ton
then.
of reasons.
Yeah, that's still pretty busy.
And therein lies the predicament.
Oh man.
To narrow these results down any further, we must depend on instincts, experience, and even inspiration.
Okay,
So
so I'm
you're saying
literally
human
supposed to put in keywords here?
Precisely. Even in this day and age, human intuition will trump AI every time. That is, until we all become
Oh,
cyborgs.
there's this funny
that's getting
channel
ahead of
that I
myself.
linked
As it
Shy Guy
stands,
to.
Yagami-shi,
Well, it's a
you've got
video
the best
about the
intuition
funny
out of all
channel.
of us.
And it's like how you
let's just
make
start with
a
the
good
post-it
living
sounds like
space out of like a very tiny bit of space. And the AI is fucking hysterical.
How
Okay.
about this one? I can smell the trouble brewing already.
Oh, interesting. And let's filter our results around that specific term. And there you have it. See, there's a concentration of suspicious keyword usage on this
Like what
street
kind of
here.
keywords are
As to what sort of
suspicious?
trouble is brewing, you'll have to rely on your good old-fashioned
Arachnid man,
eyeballs.
okay.
Shady activity isn't always the easiest to spot, so maybe think of it as a sort of treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt for trouble, huh? Does sound right up my alley.
Doesn't it? I can already picture you out there, helping people in need until it all pays off.
If it ever
What
does.
could await you at the end of the trail? My heart rate is already spiking.
I'm just glad to have a helpful app for once.
You know what? That reminds me. I also have a gadget here you may find useful. Can't always be glued to your phone, right?
Oh my god.
What is
It
this? It's a
looks like
high-end
one of those
sound
old
collector.
listener guns.
It boosts the volume of mid-distance sounds, making them easier to hear from farther away.
That could be helpful later on in a case.
I could use this to pick up cries for help, or even eavesdrop all over town.
I don't know if it's good. I don't. I have a lot of different reasons it's happening to me right now.
You'll be a trouble terminator.
Just like I've always wanted.
Okay,
Now,
so
I do have some other gadgets in the works, but I'm still fine-tuning their UI. I'll show you soon enough.
Looking forward to that.
sometimes I can't always pinpoint it. But like, okay. We could give this a try now. The Arachnid Man. Okay, so where's this thing? I wonder if they want me to go catch the Arachnid Man. But, okay, I woke up to an email from my publisher, and he wants to get started on my book. Okay, yes, great, fine. Okay. Are they gonna make me, like, find the case that's going on here? I think so. Or it's just 9 o'clock suddenly. And we didn't even start, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna need you to, like, give me this, that, and the other. And I'm like, I haven't even seen your contract yet. And then he wants to start working on things next month, and he says the release window for my book and, like, multiple other books in his on his slate are all gonna be for the last day in July. And I'm like, the last day in July? Like, not just, even if it were just me. Okay? Even if it were just me, I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot to expect.
Really?
That all of a sudden, randomly, like, you're gonna be able to get, like, let's say 7 books out in July. That's not how many. So, I'm already a little leery about that. And I don't know. And then I'm like, I haven't seen your contract. He's like, but I need all this info before I can get started on your contract. And I'm like, okay, I guess so. But, like, he said blurbs, and sometimes when I hear blurb, I think, like, summary for the back of the book, like the back matter, kind of, sort of. And I think sometimes, like, blurb as in stuff you get from people, so. Okay, I need to figure out what's with the groans coming from above. Looks like the gadget he gave me will come in handy. Of course it will. Okay, so how do I whip that out? Sprint, observation mode, activate gadget. Okay. Okay, where's my listener? Here it is. I hear something above me. Okay, here we are.
I can hear it. Tough to hear.
Okay, he's gonna fall, so I need to catch him. Is that a person? It is. Who else would say I'm gonna fall? A bird? I don't know what's gonna happen with this publisher, but he's like, no, you need the back of the book summary, not a blurb as in, like, getting people to read it already. And I'm like, okay. So, okay, we found a side case because of all this. Very good. So, I don't know. So, he gave me more details, and I have to give him the stuff, and we'll see what happens. Can I climb up here? There's a man that's gonna fall. Can I climb up here? If I can't parkour, I'm not sure how I'm gonna get to him. Okay. Come on. Come on. Yagame, please. Okay, can I get up here? No, I can't. I'm gonna fall down myself pretty damn soon.
Excuse me.
Okay, here we go. Who are you? Why are you here? I saw you from below. I came to help you. I'm saved. How did I ever let my hand slip? Well, thank you so much. Come on, what's all the commotion? Stop talking to her. Geek, what's going on? Are you a resident? Listen, can you call for help? Don't tell me you're the Arachnid man. Wait, but there are two of you? Oh no, I'm gonna fall. It's a bit dangerous out here, so do you please mind if we came inside? Sure, okay. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna see. I want to get to the point where I give him what he wants, which is just like my info and stuff. He said he needs some things to prepare the contract. So if I give him my name and all that other stuff, because he's like something about like having my first name on the schedule list, which was weird. And so I'm gonna give him like everything he wants because it's not money or anything. And then I'll see what the contract has to say. I want to know what the contract says. He hasn't been at this very long, so... Plus, he speaks like 3 languages, and English is not his first. I can't even speak English, so... We'll see how it goes. Okay, what the hell? Why were you two doing... What were you two doing so high up? I'm... Takayuki Yagame. I've never said his first name. A detective. Or last name, depending on...
Yep.
A detective. Yes, you see, as I was walking along, I saw this person about to fall, and... Okay. Ha ha ha, my apologies for causing a scene. My name is Shinataro Tomai. And I'm Yotori... Okay, we'll just call her that. Well, to my son, what in the world were you doing out there? Oh, well, that would be... Actually, I was bird watching on the roof, and I just took a wrong step. You would have fallen straight off that damn roof. You were bird watching? Yeah. Because the thing is, I heard there was a rare bird living around here. A rare bird, huh? Which one would that be? I hope he wasn't being a peeping Tom or something. It could be. It could be. I'm honestly hoping that is... I want to see the contract. I want to know. The contract will tell me everything I need to know.
Huh?
Oh, it was a swallow? A swallow? Ah. Ha. Ha ha ha. So you think swallows are common? I'll have you know. It's a white one that spawned from a spontaneous mutation. I found someone talking about it on social media, so I came right away. The Arachnid man does birdwatching. Something's off about this. Okay, what should I ask? Okay, well, swallows shouldn't be here this season. Well, that's weird. Swallows are migratory. Shouldn't they be overseas right now to pass the winter? Huh? Granted, this is from the internet, but the swallows who pass the winter in Japan are usually in the western regions. Seems like they're pretty rare here in the Kanto region. Yes, that's right. They are very rare here, which is exactly why I wanted to see one. Okay, I see. You didn't think to get help from the residents? What? Yeah, I guess I could have done that, but I didn't think of that. Ha ha ha. Pretty suspicious, definitely. Are you a resident? Just a minute ago, you said someone was talking about this bird on social media, so you ran over here. Oh, very impressive, Mr. Detective. You're a sharp one. The apartment has an auto lock, so how did you get in? Well, that's... And the door to the roof is locked most of the time. And yeah, you managed to get up there? Well, that's because I did the same as you, Mr. Detective. I climbed up the wall of the apartment. You climbed up? Just to do some bird watching? Yeah, I love birds so much. So the Arachnid man everyone's talking about, is that you? Yes. It does seem there are lots of rumors about me. I just want to birdwatch from high places, but none of the buildings in the city allow non-residents inside. That's why I've been climbing the walls recently. So the so-called Arachnid man was just a nearby or nerdy bird lover. It still doesn't make sense. Pretty suspicious. Even though this is fishy as hell, it's not like I have any evidence. If I don't have evidence, I should back down, but at times like these, if something sometimes helps to just observe. So they're gonna want me to like look him over, I guess. Where's his birdwatching equipment? Like, he doesn't have a pair of binoculars. Did he drop them? Panties in his back pocket, maybe? What's this? Based on the shape, that's women's underwear. That means he's a panty snatcher. Could I ask you something? Huh? Was there something else, Mr. Detective? What's that in your back pocket there? Ah, well, that's the newest in birdwatching. A slingshot. I know what these are. These are panties. Gah. Ew. Those... Could these be yours? I knew some of my best panties had gone missing. Yeah, those are not cheap panties either. They're the all lace ones.
I see.
So it appears you fell when you were stealing panties. Anyway, I'm calling the police. You asshole, not so fast. I'm gonna be the next Professor Panty. Oh god, that guy. And I won't be caught here by the likes of you. Fine, no choice but to use force then. I remember Professor Panty. Yeah, you're gonna be Professor Panty, alright. Panty cake. I'm gonna kick you into the pavement. Creep. Yes. Finish. Finish him. Nice, nice. Right? That'd be funny. Damn it, but I was gonna be the next Professor Panty. I know all about him. I caught him myself. What? What? You took him down? Even when I had him cornered, the pervert didn't even try to hide his creepiness. In fact, he was proud. He even brandished the damn panties at me, asking if I wanted to partake in the banquet with him. He was brave to the end. Oh my god. Oh my god. There is a consensual way to get underwear from the gender you would like to sniff. I'm just going to leave it at that. This ain't it. Honestly, you pale in comparison to Professor Panty. You'll never measure up. Ugh, grr. Come on, let's go. But hey, he ended up in jail and on a pervert watch just like his mentor. That has to count for something. Excuse me, thank you for getting that panty thief. Oh, I'm just happy to help. You said you were a detective, right? Yes, I typically work around Kamurocho, but lately I've been working around Ijincho. I'm currently working out of a detective agency called Yokohama 99. Feel free to contact me if you're ever in trouble. So you're going around helping people, also while promoting your business. Smart. I get it. Well, next time there's someone I know in trouble, I'll make sure they find their way to you. Great, thanks. The finer arts. Another case closed for now. Another panty thief case, no less. Woof. Yeah, that's something. That's something. Are we going back to the main case for now then? Might be. Okay, let's go. I was gonna say we could try and see if there's another case going on. Where are we looking here? Okay. Let's look. Maybe I should try jogging, big road trip. There's a super cute raccoon mascot. Just found out my wife was having an affair. Okay, so there really is like no concurrent, like multiple people talking about a bad guy, so I'm gonna just go back here for now. God damn it. Okay, there we go. But yeah, dealing with a new publisher gives me a little bit of anxiety because I don't know how we're going to get on. And I've had bad publishers before. And I was talking to my sister earlier and I said, you know, one of the worst feelings is not like, they talk about the worst feelings in publishing, like being rejected or whatever. And yeah, that sucks. Don't get me wrong. That really does suck. But one of the things that like is really hard to swallow is when you have to walk away from a yes. That is really hard to swallow. You wait for years to get a book published or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's not going to work out and you have to walk away. And I gotta tell you, that is one of the harder things to deal with. I'm hoping I don't have to deal with it again. So far, yeah, we got just owned. So far, he's very nice sounding or seeming. And we'll see how that goes. Some people seem nice and then they're not, or, you know, it's like my first publisher is having problems. And, damn it. God dang it, from the same school? You guys need more homework or something, man. I don't know. So, my first publisher finances all of it herself. So, like, and the rest of it's, like, helped run by a team of volunteers or whatever. So, like, all the books and stuff are printed out of her pocket. And I think that's what my new potential publisher does as well. Because a lot of publishers, they publish for the love of it. Oh, I have to go to that elevator again. Where the hell's the elevator? I think I have to meet Tsukumo again. Mother of God. Okay, hold the phone. Okay, walk out. Walk out. Turn the corner. Okay, now it should be here. Okay, I'm getting closer. There we go. He has a nice gamer chair.
How was your first outing?
Not bad. I handled the problem and name-dropped you guys, so all in a day's work.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds like the system's working gangbusters.
So I think he is also financing his stuff.
You can enter keywords on your own.
Because one of the things that he publishes primarily barely gets any interest.
Dubious phrase.
And that's why I thought I'd have to publish this book myself.
Find the results algorithm. And thus the program
because what he publishes is what I actually,
terms,
my second book is.
New data, the more my program can learn.
Gotcha. So this thing can hone its street smarts along with me.
Correct. Do make use of the system often if you could.
I will try to make use of the system, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do very well. The keywords used in the keyword filter can be acquired from conversations with people in the city, chatter post. Discovering a searchable keyword, it'll say keyword acquired. Okay, so that'll help me actually.
I know this is
so I won't just have to put in a lot of different shit.
We've also got a bulletin board for case requests. A good number of them are somewhat beyond our current capacity. So if you ever feel like it, maybe you can pick them up.
Yeah, this is what Genda did for me in the last game. They had like a side thing. Okay, side cases. Yep. So we can look at the side case while, or we can move on with the main story. But I think we're gonna move on because we don't have like too long yet this week. So, ouch! Slam into. Yes, Yagami, slam into the door. Oh, I was trying to go into his closet. All right, let's find out where I'm supposed to meet her. Oh, not very far. How convenient. Okay. Like I said, I think that's what's giving me a little bit of anxiety. I'm like, am I going to do well? Are we going to mesh well? But I had anxiety last night, and that was before I got the email, so... like Yakuza just attack anybody in the street, apparently. They're not careful about it at all. I used to think they just, like, really attacked not Yagame, like, Kiryu and whatnot because they were ex-Yakuza or whatever.
And stay down.
But yeah, like, my baby brother telling me he might not be able to come this weekend and all that was just today. So I don't really know why last night it was hitting me so hard. I'm only on chapter 3. This is gonna be a while. A long while. But that's okay. The last one took me a better part of a year. Because I only stream certain games generally once a week, so... Ooh, nice. Nope, duck. It's fine, Yagame. So...
What's your problem?
I wonder if they knew I'd be here, or if they're after me, if they're after Sawa. I wonder what's going on. Huh. I can't do that when I'm not in a cutscene. That's not fair. I'm finally warming up. It was 74 in here. I should have been hot. But I've been cold most of the day. I've also had a sore stomach, let's say. Husband was like, do you want to stream today? And I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine. I'm not feeling sick. I think I'm just overwhelmed by different things.
Isn't it? Stereo High School, Class 2. Yes?
Uh-oh. She's gonna get killed. While Yagame is outside, she's gonna get killed.
You guys don't say much, do you? After this is over, you better start talking. Time to tell me what you know!
I don't know. I have no idea why. I get that way on occasion. Just anxiety or whatever. Sometimes I just brush it off as like, well, you know, we've had a lot of stuff going on and the stuff never really ceases. But you know, I was feeling pretty decent yesterday at points because we got our paperwork done yesterday and whatnot, so I don't know. Like I said, even my dang shoes bother me because I'm like, is it gonna work or is he gonna have to send them back or... Oh, I can stab people now, yes. I'm not allowed to actually take a knife with me, but oh, it's a baton. I thought I was stabbing people. Yagame, let's find somebody who has a gun for a minute. Oh, so cool. Here's your sign. Yeah, I liked playing Fortnite yesterday too. I liked having you both play with me. I like it when people carry me.
Sir, are you okay? I hung up with the cops just now.
Really? Just now?
How long was it? I've only been fighting him a few seconds, Yagame. That's not fair.
Yo! Need a hand with these guys?
Huh?
Good job holding them back on your own.
Dude!
You're not the only hero here.
Okay.
I mean, where
He's kind of intense.
I was watching from inside, man.
Okay.
Then why did you just come on now?
Relax, fella.
If he's actually a hero.
Hey,
hold on.
Listen up. I'm just gonna warn you. I'm a better fighter than this guy.
Yeah, right.
Huh?
Why would they believe him? Wait, why?
Fuck.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Why would they believe him?
Thanks for making them slink into the night before I could even ask who they were.
Huh?
Maybe he controls them.
Later.
Can I help you?
I came here to meet someone. I'll just check upstairs real quick.
She gone or dead?
Sensei.
Okay, guess not. Okay.
Okay? Did someone get here before me?
I'm sorry.
They threatened her or
There's
something.
nothing I can say. I can't tell you anything you don't already know.
What happened up here? Did someone come to intimidate you? Someone who
Yeah.
might be involved?
They intimidate a lot of Yakume's witnesses, I've noticed.
Who the woman was. She had sunglasses on.
What did she say to you?
That I need to stay away from this. The whole Mikoshiba-kun case. And then she said that you need to do the same.
Me too?
Yes.
Interesting.
What if I were to refuse?
Probably because there's something else that happens.
Then she told me I should give you this picture.
Oh shit.
I'm so sorry, but I'm leaving.
Wait! I get it. At least let me walk you home.
Just stop! I don't want anything to do with this. If you come back
Dang
to
it.
school, I'd appreciate it if you would stop talking to me.
Yeah, she doesn't want to get killed.
Anymore.
Too bad they can't analyze the, like, data on the cup or something, like the DNA data. Well, it is human data, so. Okay, about quick search mode. Oh yeah, the one where you have to look at a picture.
Hey.
Yep, okay, he took a beating at some point, right? I thought I could... Pretty nice suit. Was he on his way to teach when he was abducted? Okay. What else can the picture tell me? Are his hands in the back? The way he could have escaped? Okay. Investigation complete. Alright. So you got the picture looked at. The woman who gave this to Sawa-sensei must be involved in some way with whatever killed Mikoshiba. Otherwise, she wouldn't have left the picture, or she wouldn't have the picture. Were the guys the ones who killed him? But why would they come after me when the police have already kicked off their own investigation and everything?
Still so many unanswered questions.
Yep. New info has been added. Like I said, the guy in the fucking jacket could have been part of them. Could have been a signal.
That would be the white mask of the Yokohama Liumang.
Yeah,
These
kinda,
guys will
sorta.
break your knees for the right price.
I don't trust this guy. Why are you here?
Pretty much.
Well,
Are you a cop?
anything else
Are
I
you
can do
part
for
of
you?
them?
I've earned something of a reputation here in this town. But you've got a face I haven't seen anywhere before. Why are these goons picking a fight with you? Got any ideas?
I've got a hunch, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
A tightwad, huh? Didn't I just bail your ass out?
No.
A handyman?
It's Kuwana. You got trouble here, I'm the one you call. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I can handle shit the cops won't deal with either.
Okay. I don't know if I trust him or not yet.
Not exactly a service I'm in need of at the moment. Crossing that line is tough, and I prefer to do it myself.
Oh, really? And what line of work would that be?
I'm a private detective in Kamurocho. What is it now?
Don't lay your
Some
hands on other
competition just showed up on
people.
my turf and made a scene, man. How would you feel if the situation was reversed? You wouldn't tolerate any disrespect, would you? So state your name.
It's not about
You say, "Sorry,
disrespect.
Kuwana, I made a bit of a ruckus here.
Exactly how high up the food chain is a handyman in this town?
I'm just trying to teach you some manners.
Well, am I gonna have to beat him up? Please let me beat him up.
You can't even exchange cards right.
I see you know how to block a kick. So let's move on to the next part. Don't let me down now.
Well, they do that a lot of times. What the hell was it? I was watching a video on YouTube about fucking GTA and about how they wanted to like bring it back, and people thought it wouldn't translate well to the systems, and so people were like, no, we don't want to do this, we want to pass on it for fucking GTA.
Now that's fancy. How's this?
And I'm just like, can you imagine? It's like, I think a lot about that kind of stuff. Like, can you imagine being the person who passed on certain books or games or movies, or once it like made it really big? Like, can you imagine being the person that passed on like Game of Thrones or Gone with the Wind, or just a lot of different stuff? Or let's say Mario wasn't made by Nintendo, but Nintendo acquired it. Can you imagine being the person who said, no, I don't want this franchise, and it turned out to be billions of dollar franchise?
Bring it up.
That has to like sting. That really has to sting. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, that's some good damage. That's some good damage. I didn't know I grabbed the chair. I didn't want to get rid of it. Okay, but good thing there's more. Oh shit. There we go. That's my first getting back up. It's called Turning the Tables, I think. I think that was one of the ones I just got recently. And that's so cool. I love the kind of recovery that just kind of like eats everything. Yeah, I think it was like way back in the day, like maybe a top down or something. And they thought it wouldn't go well with modern consoles, so they passed on it or told them it wouldn't work or something. And it's like, wow.
Or you want another lesson?
I just gave you the lesson.
You don't know when to give up.
I love how we're both wearing leather jackets too.
The cops are almost here.
What the? Sugiura-kun.
You know each other?
Interesting.
After we get out of here. Come on, let's use the back way.
So you know Sugiura, which is Jester. I call him Jester a lot.
Seriously? How do a couple of grown-ass men end up bickering like that?
I was just finishing what he started.
Yeah. And you can thank Sugiura-kun here that you're still standing.
Liar.
How do you even know this guy?
Kawana-san's our senpai here in Ijincho. He's the local handyman. He's got tons of connections both above and below ground. So, definitely a higher tier of service than us.
Have you been working together?
No, but we did pay our respects before we opened our office. Bowed our heads, asked for his blessing, all that.
Unlike someone, Sugiura-kun knows his manners.
Settle down. So talk. Who were those idiots back there?
Kawana-san says they're a gang. The Yokohama Liumang.
Specifically, Liumang assassins.
Oh, really?
Called the White
I can
Masks.
imagine passing on that. I would feel so ridiculous. Passing on a huge franchise like that.
Hold up, assassins? Why would someone put a hit out on Yagami-san?
Maybe they were just out to scare you. I mean, I doubt even the Liumang would take someone out in public. They don't like crowds.
Whatever the case, can you find out who hired them?
Yeah, the Liumang have a way different system. They could actually
No can do. Even they
use...
don't know their clients.
Maybe it was someone that made it look like the Liumang? I don't know. They've been mentioned twice now, though.
You can hire them yourself, too. Want me to hit them up for you?
No thanks. I'm good on the contract killing front.
Man, oh man. What kind of shit did you step in? If you're gonna make a mess in this town, I want in. Some things are better left to the locals, especially when it starts turning gray.
Fine, but
what is?
Having someone around who knows the ins and outs of Ijincho, man. Besides, don't you owe him for saving your ass from the white masks?
He didn't save me, actually.
Save my ass.
No.
Hold the stick out, buddy. I can tell he's cool. Yo, wanna grab a drink? On me.
Now here's a kindred spirit. You're on, but I'm getting round 2.
See? I knew you weren't half bad.
Yeah, Kaito is something else sometimes.
Don't mean now, do you?
You coming with, Talk?
Nah, not tonight. I'm heading back to the agency. Got a few things to sort out.
Your loss. As they say, always take what comes, never chase what leaves.
I wonder where they're gonna take this series now, the Souls ones. Are they gonna try to keep it more open world like Elden Ring? Because that's what hit? Or are they gonna try to do something different or go back, or... I kinda wonder. Don't give me none of that lip. Please, be reasonable. What's going on? Wait, I know that guy. That's Iyama-san, the hermit from Kamurocho. Yeah, isn't he the guy that hooked me up with, like, the essences or whatever? Looks like he's in trouble. Better help him out.
Hey!
Hey, back off the old man. Eh? Yagami-san? What, this guy your buddy or something? He's a friend from back home in Kamurocho. And if you intend on getting violent, I won't just stand and watch. Who said anything about violence? This is merely a business negotiation. I was an interrogation. Oh, really? You interrogate with people on the ground all the time? I wanted to play it, but one of the things that all the Souls games have in common, small text. I actually was going to play Eliza P on stream. And same thing, small text. Everything, small text. And while I like to zoom in for some things sometimes, I won't zoom in for everything, so. Yeah, see, I am a sons here, got talent, his extracts are exquisite. First-class commodities, yet he sells them for way too cheap. If he really understood the economics, he'd jack up the price much higher, maybe even get an online shop going, then he'd really be raking it in. As I've said, that's a terrible idea. The extracts are potent enough to endanger a life. I refuse to distribute them haphazardly. Yeah? Well, look where that attitude's gotcha. You'll be a bum forever at this rate, and if you want to change that, I suggest you work with me. Not a chance. You just don't listen to reason, do ya? I think he made himself clear, and I'll get lost. Humph. Guess I'll be needing to shut you up first. This may be my last one, but what the hell, down the hatch. Ah, shit, he's got an essence. It's one of my extracts. How did... Damn you, Kazumaya. Did you steal it? This shit's got a real strong kick. Got me feeling like a goddamn superhero. Isn't that more like what a supervillain would say? Don't underestimate him, Yagami-san. That extract he took can amplify a person's strength several times over. The way he is now, I doubt even a seasoned fighter like you could take him on, unless, of course, you were to try this. What is it? This has got another powerful extract I developed during my time here. Take it, and you'll be able to match him blow for blow. Interesting. Then it's time to level the playing field. You two done shooting the breeze? Yep, I remember extracts from the last game. Stand back, I'll make sure he never bothers you again. Did I not take the extract? The game's probably like, take the damn extract, motherfucker. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the box. Because I can't hurt him unless I take it, so... I wonder if there are going to be other bosses I won't be able to touch until I do it. That was a cool move, though. But yeah, I'm going to start posting more music in Discord and on Twitter. I posted a Bocelli song, a duet with Ellie Goulding. today, so thank you, Yagame-san. You helped me out of a real pickle, just like old times. Speaking of, what brought you out to Ijincho? You're not done with Kamurocho for good, are you? Well, you could say I'm here as part of my journey of self-discovery. I mentioned this when we first met, didn't I? I was abandoned in the mountains as a child. Oh yeah, you said when you were found you already had extract formula on you, right? That's right. And since I don't have any relatives, that old document remains the only clue to the past I have. That's why I've spent my life studying it, to see if I can shed some light on my past. Didn't you also claim you might be descended from the Tengu? Not sure how serious you were, but did you find anything since? I'm afraid not. Unfortunately, but coming to a Jinsho might be a step in the right direction. What makes you say that? I thought I caught wind, goddammit, of a researcher who lives here. Turns out he has an ancient codex that strongly resembles my extract formula.
I see.
Ah, okay. So you're thinking you found the lead? Yes, and I figured I might need to stay in a Jinsho a while. That's why I reopened my shop here not long ago. But as you saw, the thug soon set his sights on me. Well, there's nothing like your extract in the market. Sooner or later, someone's gonna come looking to make a profit. But to mass produce them would be utterly irresponsible. What if they were to fall in the hands of criminals? You have a point there. At any rate, why don't you stop by my shop sometime? It's over in Chinatown. I'm proud to say I've developed quite a few new extracts since you visited. Oh, really? Then maybe I should take a look right now. By all means, I'll show you the way. Oh, I posted it on Twitter. I don't know if I should actually post to Discord and Twitter the same song, or if people would just get tired of like me cross-posting or what. So this is Ayama-san's new place. I guess this is his way of making it feel like home. Yagame-san, please make yourself at home. Too bad the new home reeks just as bad as the first. Do you remember how to brew an extract? I kinda forgot how it all works. It's been a couple of years. Not to worry, I'll be happy to go over the process again. Think of an extract as a concentration of nature's raw essence. There are many extract varieties, each suiting a specific purpose. Some restore health, others might heighten specific abilities, some may reduce your likelihood of getting into a brawl. That last thing you said, you mean I can just drink something that to cheat my way out of fights? Is that even scientifically possible? Like I say, the principle behind it is a mystery. Perhaps it emits a pheromone that inhibits aggression in certain types of people? What would you call that? A thug spray? Anyway, you'll need to gather your own materials in order to prepare an extract. But as thanks for helping me, you can use the materials I have just this once. Now go ahead and give the process a try. Okay, so I need gems and shit. Alright, hope this doesn't blow up in my face. Okay. Nice. It takes a lot of materials. Okay, I think that just about does it. I'll say it turned out quite nicely. Quite simple, wasn't it? All it takes is going around the city, gathering raw materials, and adding them to the broth. After that, your extract will be ready in no time. True. I just don't want to like be like, oh, I'm posting the same stuff everywhere. So it's kind of like in my real life, I have multiple social media accounts, and while I cross-post some things I don't, because I don't want people to be like, yeah, you posted this 8 other places, DeLuca. Okay, so you don't have to run into me every time. I'll give you a special gourd with my extract solution that you can whip up extracts on the go. Nice. I think you did that last time. Upon creating an extract, you'll need an empty vessel to store it. 1 extract per vessel, that's the rule. So if you want to carry around a bunch, I'll need a bunch of vessels, that's right. And not just any, they must be empty extract vessels. Normal containers could corrupt the extract's components or worse, melt. They'd melt? Are you sure it's safe to drink stuff like that? Haha, don't you worry, I'm sure it's safe on the body. If it can melt glass or plastic, how are you sure it's safe in my body, yo? Anyway, the vessels can be found all over town. Careless customers of mine litter empty extract vessels everywhere they go, it seems. Why would you be with... no, I'm not asking you why you would do that. Why you would have such bad customers. So picking them up and reusing them, you'll be doing yourself and the town a favor. Great, as if this couldn't get any more appealing. Well, I guess I'll keep my eye out for the vessels then. Now that being said, would you be willing to do me a favor? Sure, if I can. Remember the researcher I mentioned, the one with the ancient codex? Well, we've been studying text together, but we hit a wall in our research. In order to proceed, we need access to some rare materials. Many of them. I would hunt them down myself, but my back's giving out on me again. Sorry to keep asking things, but could you find the materials I need? That shouldn't be a problem. Guess there's no extract for back pain, huh? As helpful as that would be, the extracts aren't designed to fix common issues. Most of the effects are for rather obscure situations. Yeah, no kidding. As for the rare materials you need, can those be found around town? Oh yes. Each and every extract can be made with things you find on the street. Mind you, the actual formula calls for natural materials, but being that I'm a city dweller, I've learned to use appropriate substitutes. Now, there are some rather bizarre things I'll ask for, but I promise there's always a reason. Right, I remember he once had me collecting cat food and certain latex disposables. Ew, condoms. Like, why do I have to remind myself? I've given you new extract recipes as an incentive for helping me with my research. Sorry to put this on you right away, but can you bring me some mugwort? Mugwort? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so we're helping him out again. If possible. I should walk out the door at least. I hope this is the way out. I'm not sure if I did that correctly. And I'm in a bathroom. Hold on. Okay, I'm on the street. Okay, I should save and quit. Because it's about that time. So, we learned about the fact that somebody is threatening people who want to talk about the guy who was murdered and all that other stuff. So, next time we'll pick it up here. I don't know. I think I'm going to go back to the late stream. I'm going to save again because I'm weird. We're going to go back to the late stream from now on, I think. So that'll be 9 to 11. I'm trying to figure out which time slot is best. And this one isn't working out as well as the other one is lately. So it'll be like 9 p.m. Central start time for next week. And we'll kind of go from there. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope it's fun. Relaxing, do something nice for you. Keep cool. Take care of yourself. Bye.